Well, it was no Viv, no problem this morning for Arsenal. They get a 4-0 win over Everton, and the questionable selection proving to be a smart move from Joe Montemurro. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Pitchside with Parker to another Arsenal women's review. As I said, there were some eyebrows raised for sure before kickoff when the lineup was announced and saw no Vivianne Miedema. I certainly was surprised as someone who got up at 7:30 to watch Arsenal play this morning. To learn that I would not be able to watch Miedema was a little bit disappointing, but hindsight, of course, is 2020, and you have to say it worked out well for Arsenal. I mean, they were dominant today against Everton, and whether it was just a case of getting Miedema a little bit of rest, I don't know. The winter break is coming up, so I wouldn't really understand the timing super well if that was the case. I think maybe just one of those shakeups that sometimes you need as a coach, trying to get a little bit more out of your team and especially the players around Miedema. And a lot of people stepped up today. I thought Jill Roord looked fantastic, kind of playing in that number 10 or second striker role. Jordan Nobbs coming back into the starting lineup was wonderful. Her pass for, I believe it was the 4th goal for Beth Mead, which was a great goal in its own right, but the pass really set it up from Nobbs, and then a nice left-footed curled finish from Beth Mead. Lisa Evans was back at right back. I guess Steph Catley is hurt again, but the fullbacks really didn't have a whole lot of work to do today, to be honest. Everton were a bit reserved. I mean, they definitely look a different team without Valerie Gauvin ever since that FA Cup final and the injury she sustained. This might be the last game for them without her, so I guess that is one good piece of news for Everton fans, but they will certainly be excited to have her back because the team looked very flat. They play a very narrow midfield, and Arsenal clearly knew that and exploited that, where they scored 2 goals in the first 10 minutes, both coming from the wide right position and just leading to tap-ins inside the box. One was from good pressure from Arsenal, the first, and then, the second one, literally just one ball over the top into the right wing. Simple cross. Foord beat her marker, and that's always going to be a goal. From an Everton perspective, maybe a little bit too easy, but again, Arsenal were really class on the day. Some other positives from the game, it was really nice to see Jen Beattie get a goal, obviously with everything that's been going on with her. And also seeing Leah Velti back. Definitely a big addition. Malin Gut has played really well, I think, for Arsenal in her absence, but having Velti back certainly exciting. And when you get to a point where you're bringing on Van de Donk and Miedema off the bench and Velti, the squad is looking a lot stronger at this moment than it did at the beginning of the season for Arsenal. So that's a positive. As Arsenal heads into the winter break, just knowing that the fitness is pretty much near top, that should definitely help Arsenal down the stretch. As they look to continue challenging for the titles, I mentioned last week, it was a real step back, losing to City. Arsenal are still 4 points behind Manchester United, who won 6-1 this morning against Bristol. Couple of fantastic goals in that game. Leah Galton with an absolute banger. Tobin Heath as well, scoring from outside the box. United just are on great form right now. Can't say the same for Bristol City, but the big win for Manchester United. Chelsea's game was postponed against Tottenham, and several games actually this weekend were postponed. I think 3 or 4 of them. So you're going to start getting into these weird situations where some teams have played less games than others, but at the moment, Arsenal do sit second, 4 points behind Manchester United. So plenty of positives to take from today. It wasn't the finest Everton side that Arsenal faced, but the Gunners looked good, and it was no problem playing without Vivianne Miedema. So Arsenal will head into the winter break second in the table, and the vibes are good at the moment. Before I go, be sure to smash a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I do lots and lots of Arsenal reviews, both on the men's and the women's. The men's team is in timeout right now. Don't really feel the need to talk about them. I made a big picture video about what's going on with them, but I really just don't like being negative all the time, and I don't have anything nice to say. So as my mom said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And it's a very good time to mention, hey, follow me on Twitter if you don't already, at Parker K. Johnson. Link is in the description. Because if you don't see me posting a whole lot of videos, I am pretty active on there, and you can kind of keep up with me, and I do post updates about the channel on there as well. since unfortunately I am not big enough, according to YouTube, to have a community tab where I can post to y'all. So definitely check me out on Twitter, and you can stay connected. I know it's been a lot of Arsenal videos and a lot of Arsenal content primarily on the channel recently. I do have a couple more videos planned to come out this week before Christmas, and hopefully I can get back to some other types of content. But lots of changes going on for me right now, and a lot of really good things are going to be coming to the YouTube channel soon. Trust me on that one. So for the people who have been around, as always, I really appreciate you, and I know things are slow right now, but again, lots to come very soon. But anyway, that's enough for this one. Thanks for checking it out, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.